Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Etheria restart video. So jumping back into Summit Arena, guys. New week. We're switching some stuff up this time. We're kind of just gonna go into the tank down strategy. We have a couple different things we could ban. Oh shoot, I didn't build up my Doki. I should have built up my Doki, but that's okay. I think we'll ban. Nah, let's just ban Tiamat. I just don't like playing against her. So this person here pre-banned Doki, which means they're most likely going to want to go into crowd control. So we'll take one of their strip characters, and we will save... Let's try and pick Holden as our tank here, I think. And then we'll bring, like, Mizusumi Aya. Oh. Okay. All right, so let's go Mizusumi. And then let's go Chiaki. There we go. And then I think we're just taking the Heinrich. Yeah, so the Mizusumi was a pretty good ban. I think it's just going to come down to whether we remove the stun from the Obel or not. The question is going to be whether or not the Lily pushes the Messiah in front of the Obel. Because I think the Plume's going to cut. Yeah. So we'll be able to remove the attack up. And we'll put the weakness up. And if he doesn't push the Obel, this Chiaki is most likely going to cut in front. Yep. So there you go. Okay. Yeah, so essentially, we're kind of just going into the tank strategy. Like I said, I think turn 2 is really the only way to play. I think a lot of people kind of misunderstood what my video was supposed to be about. So, like, maybe I just miscommunicated it. All I was saying was it's very easy for turn 2 to pivot, where it's quite hard for anything else to pivot. So there were some comments where they're like, yeah, if you just have this or they go that, just go into tank. It's just like, yeah, that's my point. Just play tank and you'll have plenty of things that you'll be able to do. We don't have the most ideal tanks like what they have here. If someone steals my Holden, I'm kind of in trouble. So I will most likely ban the Fusho here. I'll pick Chiaki, I think. And then my guess is he's going to end up... I could take like Heinrich. I think Heinrich's pretty good here, since he doesn't have any kind of cleanse yet. He could pick like Doki Doki or something like that, or Mizusumi Aya. I think that would be okay. Okay, so he picks Viper. I think we still ban Fusho. We got 2 healers, and I think he's somewhat forced to ban Plume. The Viper's a pretty good counter to the Kokardi. Yeah, not banning Plume there is interesting. Like putting the defense down without any kind of cleanse. But he's just gonna try and go into these big shields. So, I mean, I think I get this up. Try and focus down the Rahu. Let's see who he pushes. Okay. So the Holden. And he'll probably just try and focus down the Plume. Get like dual attacks and stuff like that. I think that'd be pretty smart. Okay. Like I said, we're kind of just gonna focus down this Rahu. It's okay that he gets the counters. Just want to try and strip down as much as we can. Nice. Okay. 1 threat out of the way. However, he did get the silence. So, this does mean that right now he has a chance to kill. But we just got one of our big heals off. So even if he goes in any twin tricks, yep, that's okay. I think let's target the Lily just because she doesn't have a shield up. Oh, whoops. I thought that was Kokardi, actually. All right. Yeah, let's just keep targeting her. So we did cleanse the attack down. That's pretty good. He did strip off the crit rate, though. But we put it back up. Yeah, so he doesn't have silence. Yeah, I think that's kind of what he should have been doing from the get-go, was just targeting this Plume. So he'll finally get to kill the Plume. But now the Kokardi's going to get to go. I think here we focus on the Holden. Is he going to strip again? Yep. Okay. We'll just keep healing up our Kokardi. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty good timed it was a pretty good, well-timed ult by him. I mean, Artisan. Ooh. That was a very, very lucky on his end. His Artisan's going to fall off now, though. And we'll have the Kokardi ult. So this should be GG's. Oh, I thought we had the Kokardi ult. So there you go. Just a bunch of supports in one tank character. That's the name of the game. All right, so what did he pick there? He picked Viper. He had Fusho. I'm just going to keep taking Tiamat. I think a lot of players like this. really, really depend on Tiamat. Okay. Yeah, so here I honestly think we're just going the same line of attack. He might switch it up and bring in somebody new to bring in like some crowd control. I don't know who his safe pick was last time. I kind of forget. Yeah, I don't think that character is much of a threat for us. We could bring some turn meter pushback, or yeah, I mean, I think he brought in the Mizusumi to take care of that. Let's just bring in more heals. We'll just bring in more heals, and we'll take the plume this time. Interesting. I guess he can cleanse with the Mizusumi. Yeah, he can cleanse and turn meter push. So that is something, but again, we'll just focus down this Rahu. Try and get rid of, like one of these DPSs. We'll try and keep the plume as healthy as possible. But both the Sanya and Chiaki are going to cut in front of the Viper. I think we'll just jam there. Okay, double shield. He did use the dispel on this first turn. So that means that the crit rate, he did get the lucky bramble proc there. I think we just boost her HP. Top her off. Okay. Oh, another lucky follow-up. It's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's just focus her down, I guess. Ooh, man. Okay, well, this guy's got everything going for him here. He did get the silence, so he can target this, and he got the full. Yeah. So, we will be able to revive the Kokardi. One turn here. So, I think we're getting a little unlucky. He's got a couple good procs here from his. He's getting like bramble, double counter brambles. I mean, this is just how this goes sometimes. Oof, man, follow-ups, double bramble procs. A bit unfortunate. Oh man, okay, whatever. I'm not dealing with this. This guy's getting all the luck procs. Whatever. We're getting like weird critical hits from our healers that have 2% crit rate. Whatever. You win that one. You got all the counters. All your 25%, 50% procs. You got it. I think that was fine. He got 2 silence procs in a row, which was allowing him to do that. So whatever. This is kind of just how the format goes. So here we'll first pick Holden. Okay. Then we'll go Ling Luo. Let's go Kakardi. Just trying to pick people that will survive against a Lilium. Okay, let's pick our Mizusumi. And then who else do we want to pick? I think Freya's kind of nice. So he gets the Heinrich through, and it's going to be a damage-dealing Heinrich, which is interesting. Takes the Mizusumi. So again, this is going to come down to whether or not we cleanse the stun with the Ling Luo. I guess we'll put this up. I don't know how much accuracy he has. Okay. As is most cases, enough accuracy to strip everything and then land blocks. All right, so we did cleanse the stun. It's pretty good. Did not cleanse it from the Holden or the Kakardi or the Freya. Okay. Okay. Stun again. So this is where if I was a tank player, I could have just pre-banned Heinrich, and he essentially would have auto-lost. But because I'm in this weird medium, sadly we don't have that option. We were not able to cleanse the heal block. So that's a straight up loss. Okay, so there we go. So if we play this guy again, we'll ban Heinrich, and then it'll be a auto win. We do not, though. So we will keep playing Tiamat. I I don't know if you guys saw the that like global cup that they had going on. But yeah, it was just all turn two. And it was really funny because anytime someone picked someone that wasn't a like damage dealer, I mean, if they picked a damage dealer, right? If they picked a damage dealer, they lost. There was one instance where Messiah got through, like here, Messiah's going to get through. Or Yelly. Anytime it wasn't Messiah, they lost, which again, I thought was like kind of hilarious. But here, like if they pick Heinrich, well, they don't need to pick Heinrich. Yeah. Um, yeah, so they'll probably just I'll take the debuffer here. Okay, so Dark Moon. If he turn meter pushes, it'll be interesting to see if the plume cuts in front of the Suki. That will not be the case now, though. Oh, it will. Yeah, so now he's kind of just dead. Well, I wouldn't say he's dead. If my Holden counterattacks, then he's dead. If my Holden does not counterattack, he's still probably dead. I don't know what happened here. Okay. So again, if my Holden counterattacks, okay, he's dead. Like, and this is kind of what I was saying was if they don't have Messiah, they just lose. And the thing is, I'm not a Bruiser player, you know? I'm just some guy who randomly built up some crappy healers, and I just go all support and just put one of those Bruisers. And, you know, my only Bruiser is Holden. Kakardi, like, isn't really a Bruiser, but if people pick him, there's nothing I can do, you know? So then I have to try and pick Shiata or Holden or whatever. So it gets significantly harder if they pick Holden. But if they don't pick Holden, I'm kind of in the clear. And we'll just do the same thing. We'll pick Sonya, we'll pick Chiaki, and we'll just ban Fusho and go from there. Okay, Lilium, Sonya. Okay, so here we'll pick Chiaki, and then I think Viper. We could also pick the Mikado. Viper's pretty interesting, though. I could also... let's take the Mikado. Yeah, and I think we'll just ban Rahu. Because we've got defense down, we've got attack down. He's gonna have like lots of heals, but the Lilium is just the Lilium's not gonna be strong enough to withstand the Holden. So he's got like a subpar Bruiser in comparison to mine. Try and take out the Chiaki or the Holden. Okay. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but there's some new characters coming to the game that are pretty strong. So they added even like more power to turn 2. So if I were you guys, I would just like highly invest in all the characters you see here. They're the same characters picked essentially everywhere. So yeah, something to be aware of. So this Sonya is going to try and bring back the Lilium. Once she does that, we'll just focus it down with the Holden. And then after that, we will either go after the Fusho. Here, actually, I guess I kind of misplayed. I should have just put attack down on him. Yep, twin trick. He's gonna S2. That was smart. Once the whatever falls off the Fusho, though, we should be okay. So Supernova's still up. I'll just keep putting this up on our Holden. And maybe, who do we ban? Rahu? Maybe we should just ban Fusho, but I guess we'll see. Yep. So she still has 2 turns. Yeah, so I think he got us here. GG. GG. Yeah, we had a very big misplay there. We had a very big misplay. We should have put the attack down up on him instead of trying turn meter pushback. So that was big misplay on our end. Anyway, we'll just keep moving on. Same strategy. As we kind of update our characters here, I think what we'll end up doing is just taking all of the gear off of like Freya, Nahor, Heinrich, and we'll just start going towards Bruiser. We also might move our Holden back into Artisan. That's another thing we could do. And then we'll get the 2 new characters, which are just more healers and then more like HP scaling Bruiser. So we might have to start leveling up, like investing more lattices into Ling Luo. We'll have to start investing more lattices into Fusho. Yeah, kind of just like the boring healer support characters and play like 14-minute matches, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll take Chiaki. I mean, Block's kind of good here. I think Viper's pretty good here to strip all the buffs. He might take Sonya. Oh, he can't take Sonya. He needs another, like, damage dealer. Yeah. All right. Probably ban Viper. Shiata is another one that we could start building up to. So we'll just push up the Veronica. Okay. There go the heals. Holden is just like so strong. Very, very strong. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew that, but if you didn't, he's very strong. This is kind of the bummer with this format is it's just boring. It's kind of boring to play, boring to watch. But I think some people like it. If you have all of the necessary characters kind of built up, then that's cool. I think you guys are in a pretty good spot. If not, it's probably a little more difficult. So this Shiata is certainly going to take out the plume, I'm guessing. Okay, we did not cleanse the heal block. Okay, more shields. So the Shiata does have attack down, which I think is one of the things that's certainly hurting it. That was also a misplay on my end. I made... Oh, that was really bad. Ay, ay, ay. I made Holden very, very vulnerable there. It's quite silly. He still has the possibility of beating us with the Mizuzuki, sorry. Ooh, not enough to kill. Bummer. Oh, still doesn't have the ult, though. Okay, so Shiata down. So next we'll target this Mikado. Does he have the Soul Ward up yet? Nope. One more turn. Yep. Okay, well, that's the video. See ya.